Hey, yo, door guys. I'm Davis.
And I'm Vinny.
I'm Sean.
And today we have with us comedian, ninja chef, Ty Ingram.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Good
the show,
to be
buddy.
back.
Having him back on again, and it is recording, Ty, so we should be
Okay,
safe.
good.
Yeah, this is actually your third appearance on our show, but only one has aired.
Only one. No, I've been on, this is my fourth.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you guys had me on with the kitchen guys.
Oh, that's
as
right.
well.
That is right.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he's 50%
What
so
the fuck?
far.
He's been on more episodes than me?
Yeah.
I'm not even a door guy.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. We're going to start things off a little bit different before we start talking some bullshit with Ty. We got a couple emails this week, and Vinny, you got those for us?
I do. We'll go ahead and read these now. We got one here from Russ. Thanks, Russ. And he addresses this to Davis, so this must be just for you. I don't know.
I don't know if I like that.
He doesn't say guys. He doesn't say anybody else. He just says Davis. So.
All right, let's see what you have to say, Russ.
I guess you have to answer him.
I will.
He says, a few questions. He said, how did Colleen and you guys get into Liquid Death? I'm pretty sure I heard Bert or TJ, maybe both, mention it on other podcasts that they tried it at the Omaha Funny Bone and loved it. Also, how are they not a sponsor yet?
You'll have to ask them that.
Yeah, we're trying. It's not for lack of trying, that's for sure.
I don't know. Maybe we have to get our numbers a little better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Colleen got into Liquid Death. Her son, the Murph dog, he was an early investor in Liquid Death, and he actually works for Liquid Death now. So that's kind of how the Omaha Funny Bone got involved with Liquid Death from the get-go.
And Colleen's big into the whole, recycling and metal and death to plastic and all that stuff like that. I mean, she's always kind of been that way. You know, we went with paper straws for a while, and we've, done less napkins and this and that. So, she kind of fits in with their, death to plastic campaign.
She's hippy dippy.
You said something there that kind of I've never seen a turtle fucking eat a straw ever. Is that because they died?
We don't live in the ocean.
I've been to the ocean.
Did you see the pit bull fucking the turtle video I was just playing?
No. Is that why Ty didn't want to sit next to you anymore?
No, that was another video.
Oh.
No, but that one's up there too now.
I heard some audio. I was wondering what the hell you were doing.
So, yeah, that's how Liquid Death.
Yeah, and so Colleen started bringing it into the club, started getting the other comics to try it, and so she's like, oh, you got to get on Liquid Death. And so then, it's kind of blown up. The people that have heard it through Omaha have done it because of Colleen, and she's trying to get them on and help out Murph. And I think she's got, obviously we get a whole bunch of it here, so, I don't know how closely she's affiliated, but...
Yeah, we get like a pallet load every time.
Yeah. So it's all
That's
starting
the
with
only
Murph.
water we sell. You can't even get tap water here anymore.
What a great question. Next.
All right. Russ next says,
This is still to me.
I don't know. And he says, you guys should try to get Craig Evans on from TNT. I think he could be a great interview. I agree with you 100%.
That would be awesome, and maybe we will. He was at a show just the other night here.
Was he really?
He came to see Emma Willman.
Oh, really?
She was pretty hilarious, and she went on the radio, and he liked her there, and so he came out to see her.
We'll have to get into that later.
Is he he's the voice of the Storm Chasers now, isn't he?
He is. Well, he's a voice of the Storm Chasers.
Oh, he just happened to be doing the 2 games I went to.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly. Because we went to a couple of games last year where we're like, oh, no Craig.
Oh, yeah, because I texted Colleen. I was like, I know this voice. Is that somebody from Todd and Tyler? And that's when she was like, yeah, it's Craig.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, and because my daughter, we'll come back to you, Russ. My daughter has done
on the next show.
Yeah. No, my daughter has done some of the kids' PA things where for like one inning, a kid gets to go and do the announcing, and she did it, I don't know, at least a half a dozen times. And every time that we went in there, except for once, Craig was in there doing the announcement. So I was like, hey, Craig, how's it going? Because, he knew me from here. And so it was cool to get to see him.
That's awesome.
It's too bad radio doesn't pay enough.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Or it's too bad he's just such a whore. You put a microphone in front of his face. He'll go anywhere.
I felt so bad. I was out at a Cardinals game a few years ago, and they did that. Kid announces the players up to bat the next inning.
Yeah.
This kid could have not gotten the worst inning because all the last names were super Spanish. The kid had no idea what to do. So he had to struggle through the whole thing, and then, they turn to the camera and wave.
Yeah, yep. That's what Eliza did.
Yeah, he didn't do it on the last one. He just looked down.
Pretty soon we're going to see Craig doing Lancers games and beef games and all the games.
Maybe. Let's see. He's had an interesting life and could tell good stories of when comedians came up to the station.
Absolutely.
And he says he used to be my lawn sprinkler guy back in the day. If you caught him a buzz, he would sometimes forget to bill me for head replacements and fall blowouts. You can run with those two lines.
I did not know that. Craig Evans is great at blowouts.
Well, I know they used to have another guy there, Brian Houston, I think his last name was, that was a lawn guy, and because he used to live next to my parents in Springfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so my dad would be like, "Hey, bud, come mow my grass," and then he would, not pay him his full rate. I think he'd give him like $20 in a case of beer, something like that.
Yeah.
You guys didn't save the mowing stuff for me, did you?
No, it just happened to come up.
No.
I don't think most of our listeners know that story.
No.
Maybe we'll have to tell it.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't want to bring up bad memories.
They've had some good dudes over the years on their show.
On Todd and Tyler?
Oh yeah.
Like
Black Tony. I love Black Tony.
Tony's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Tampa Tony now.
Tampa. Yeah, it's true.
And last of all, a question I have asked before, but you ignored, Davis, since it's directed to you.
Okay. Let's settle down here, bud.
Any word on if Bert is going to film his next special here? Seems very odd. He has hit every town in the U.S., but hasn't come here on this tour. He kind of hinted at it. He also kind of hinted at it on a podcast a few months ago.
Let's skip that one.
I don't know. I don't think so. No word that we've gotten, and I'm sure we'd know about it if he was coming here. And he's not coming here to the Funny Bone. If he comes here again, he's going to like the Holland Center or the CHI Center down there.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude did Red Rocks. I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
He's not going to do our.
Well, and I think that's the tour he's doing right now and hitting all these cities as he's doing bigger venues. So,
Yep.
I mean, and he obviously, if you've heard on other podcasts, which you said earlier in your email, he loves Colleen. So I know that the first time he was coming back here and did a theater and wasn't doing the Funny Bone, that he had his wife call Colleen, and he was in the background on the phone call because he didn't want to tell her he was doing the theater, and she's excited for him. Obviously we're sad that we don't get to see him.
Of course.
But he was like apologizing to her over the phone that he was coming here and doing a theater. And so I haven't heard that he's doing a new special here at all. So
Well, I don't know how true this actually was, but I heard when he did that, one of those Netflix specials, he wanted to film that here at the club.
Oh, really?
And somebody told him, no, do it.
Netflix, those bastards.
I don't know
Fucking
who told him.
Netflix.
But he really wanted to film that Netflix special here in this room, and they were like, no, you need to do it at a bit bigger arena or bigger, more
Theater.
seating. Yeah, theater.
I like it when they do, I think one of Chappelle's first ones on Netflix, I think it was Chappelle, was in the Comedy Store, the smaller room there. And I like that atmosphere on a special just because I guess it's different. You don't see that. It's usually in an arena or a theater, and it's not in a smaller comedy club.
Well, and even though he's not one of my favorites, Dane Cook, I think, did one in a smaller. But that special came out after he did the one in Madison Square Garden.
Which those ones are crazy when they have the stage in the middle and they're talking and it's a 360 fucking as a comic, Ty, how the fuck it that would be so crazy to do because usually you're used to looking one way or looking off that way to the left or the right.
Well, that's why I don't like opening up for Richard because usually this projector has to come down. Even that throws me off.
Richard does do. He adds props and videos.
Yeah.
Well, and you got to
I
wait
guess
for
not
it
props.
to load and do a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, like we're not set up like to do shit like that. That's what's crazy to me is we do get a lot of acts there's shit that we have to do, pull a video down, which it kind of takes away from what they're trying to do because we do have to load it up and it goes down. So it's not always a smooth transition. I hate doing that shit.
Yeah, but if they're good enough, they can fucking talk.
That's
and do
true.
it. I mean, look at
That's
TJ.
true.
When TJ was here last, that was his closer, was the video clips up there.
That's right.
And so we had to lower the screen. He's like, okay, now, and while the screen was coming down, he was setting up what was going to happen, setting up the bits and stuff like that. So, you know, if they want that, then they should be prepared to fill that time.
Right.
And if they don't, then
I mean, like, as door guys, does that get easier for you? Because I remember, like, Steve-O had the projector down and was showing a video, like every 10 minutes for that bucket list tour or whatever. And Greg Warren with all of his, or Greg Morton with all of his music and stuff, that just probably comes easier as you do it more.
yeah, it does. And, you know, the videos are still, you know, as long as it's like once or something like that, or if it's something that we can kind of keep down, it's all a trick on trying to get the projector to be up there. Because we just had, who did we just have? Oh, it was Ed Bassmaster, where his video, you know, he could cut out at any point, and so then I would have to kick it back over to the video. And so I always had to keep the projector on standby, but make sure it didn't go to sleep, because sometimes it'll do that. And so if it shuts off, then we got to restart the whole thing, and it takes time.
Shit.
So there's a couple of tricks that we can do to keep it still kind of alive, but you know, so that way we can get back to it. But yeah, it can fluster some of the weaker door guys.
If I,
Sean made a face when we were talking about it. I don't think he enjoyed
It just brought back memories when I first started. And
Darren Carter.
Darren Carter.
I don't know about Darren Carter.
I think we brought it up before.
I think so.
The dude had a music cue every 5 seconds.
Well,
Yeah,
think
and
I
it was
remember hearing
his
that.
song. It was Darren Carter, the party starter.
Oh, yeah,
Darren
yeah.
Carter.
I do
Sean
remember
was-
this.
Every time, was it a point, or how did he?
He just would throw his mic up
Ah,
and yep, you hit play, and then he'd cut you. But it literally happened every 4 or 5 minutes.
yeah.
For the entire show, 2 shows.
I'd like to get a clip of that so I could play that on one of our drops every
I-
time Sean puts his hand up.
He has them on Facebook. I
All right,
could probably
perfect.
find
I was
it.
gonna say, I think it's on the old computer too. I know it is. And well, you never worked. Did you ever work for Todd Glass when he was here?
Yes.
So when he was still doing all the tracks and stuff, yeah, that was worse than fucking Darren Carter. And I think I talked about this on here before, where he had a CD and it had like 99 tracks on it, and there was
What
like
the fuck, dude?
the first 15 were like plugs for his website, and like the next 25 were sounds, and like the next 30 were just sayings, and it went on like that, and then you just had to randomly play one when he was done with his line or done with that joke, just so he could kind of tag off it, or he would, oh hey, or you know, whatever. But he didn't want to know what it was. There wasn't a set order. It was all random, and I was still relatively new, so I was not really that comfortable, so it was awkward as shit. And just dropping those in, because I remember there was at least 4 or 5 times where he would pause, and I thought he was done, so I'd play it, and he'd wave me off, and I'm like, well, what do you want me to fucking do? I was like, I thought you were done. I don't know your set. How the hell do I know when to drop these in?
I feel like those tracks were part of Benser's soundtrack as well.
Could be true.
Yeah.
You think the fart's bad at the bar? Brian would just play the whole fart soundtrack.
Oh, just back to back?
In the
He
kitchen?
just did that. He did that. He played for TJ Miller 2 sold-out shows, Intergalactic, on repeat for 3.5 hours.
So now you know all the words?
No. Because at about an hour mark, the rest of the line's going, Brian, shut this shit off. You didn't even hear the song anymore, and it just would start up again. You're like, fuck.
That's like torture shit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and especially because he could leave the kitchen whenever, so it didn't face
True.
it. Yeah.
So yeah, that was the end. That was Russ.
That was
He said,
Russ's.
thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope I answered all your questions this time. Sorry I ignored you, bud.
It wasn't on purpose, Russ.
Whatever address was on there, Russ, I'm sending some shit there.
Has the shit come in yet?
T-shirt. No, it should be in this week.
Okay.
Thursday. Yeah.
You didn't order it from Russia, did you?
I might have.
That's why it's taking so fucking long.
China, next best thing.
You're being sanctioned.
They better not.
Mm-hmm. We have one more email from Don Seeger.
Skip it.
It's a short one, don't worry.
Don Seeger at walmart.com.
Do we have an email from a worthwhile person?
Wow. I will like to say before you read this, I don't even know if it's about this, but I've been challenging other people to race me. He has accepted that challenge, and we will be racing soon.
Are you sure he's not saying racist?
That's a good. I'll double check, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll double check. That's a good question.
It's one up to Don Seeger with his bald head.
I race without shoes on. I'm a lot faster that way. So back to being tied.
I could have said something, but I'm not going to.
What?
Wow,
This is
Sean's holding back now.
Yeah.
I'm
What are we
concerned.
doing? This is a podcast. This is where you're supposed to say things.
It's going to be sad if you beat him. You're going to look like you beat a Make-A-Wish kid.
No, I figure I don't think he's very athletic, and he's skinny enough that if I beat him, people will be like, "Holy shit, this guy is fast." When that's not really the case.
And then if you lose, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you were supposed to lose."
Yeah,
though."
exactly. So it's a win-win for me.
That ain't what BS said.
BS. Barbara Streisand, dude.
He haunts your dreams.
I don't like Sean leering down at me. I don't think I want him on the stage.
I know this might be Sean's last episode up above us.
It's because you're looking at my package.
I'll say that's because you're fucking Sharon Stoning us under the table.
Yes.
Don said the title is Davis's bad choices.
I stand by what I said.
Here we go.
I'm on your side already.
Thank you, Ty.
I think you should be reading off Davis's Nintendo Switch purchases as emails. That way we can all laugh at him when he's buying DLC for Animal Crossing.
That is a false statement.
He did list his phone number though.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Don Seeger 712.
My last purchase was Assassin's Creed something, I feel like.
And if you look at Don, the 712 is not a surprise.
I don't even see any Nintendo purchases in here for a while.
Yeah, see, I don't fucking buy Animal Crossing bullshit.
There we go. What is this
Oh,
one?
there it is.
Oh, you're right. It was Assassin's Creed, the Rebel
There you
Collection.
go, see? The Rebel Collection.
It must have been on sale. It's only $14.79.
That's right. I go for the deals, dude. Fuck you, Nintendo. And those are our emails.
So yeah, that's all the emails we got.
You wanna
Thanks for sending them in.
Email us at doorguyspod@yahoo.com because we're Yahoos.
Because we are Yahoos. We were talking with Jen about that after the show last week, and she's like, I can't believe you guys still have a fucking Yahoo address. And Dave was like, yeah, it's because we are Yahoos. I was like, it makes so much more sense now.
Yeah, it's like now you guys know my retarded brain.
You do realize I purchased that domain, and it comes with email addresses.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure it does.
So we just have doorguys.com, doorguyspodcast.com.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I think on the next Door Guys episode, you guys should read Don's comments on the LGBTQ Omaha comedy scene page. Just to even the score a little bit.
Oh, for my Nintendo purchases?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can't say I'm familiar with those comments.
So you opened up for... God, I can't remember. It was I just worked with you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dave
It all
Attell?
runs together. No,
Nick Griffen.
Nick Griffen.
Yes.
Because
Thank you. And I opened the Clash.
I'm saying you did Clash
I
too.
did the Clash, and
okay.
then and then I did open for Nick Griffen.
So how is that opening, doing the hosting gig for the Clash? Yeah, because it was Ty, because he gave me like a half of a second to fucking switch songs back there. I was gonna come
he
down
was
and tell you
fast?
like, hey, slow down.
He was
Just give me a
fast on and
second.
off?
Oh yeah. He comes. out and
That's
he's
how
like,
you host
boom,
a
boom.
show there, bud.
Oh yeah, I get up and off. Yeah,
I know.
I'm not the one they came to see. I don't think anybody realized why they were here. They just walked in.
Yeah,
Oh, it was one of those kind.
It was a different kind of show. Yeah.
yeah, it was interesting.
I feel like the one before that we talked about on here was a pretty good one, surprisingly.
The Clash.
Yes. And
Yeah,
then
the last
one.
one.
And then the one, I wasn't here for the one that you were on, so let's hear fucking about it.
I mean, just like you know that a guy did so well when the guy who goes up after him gives him like a minute of applause.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, give it up for the guy.
I've never
you
seen
just
that.
saw. He killed it, and now it's my turn. And
Is that the guy who won?
the guy who won got the claps. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was like the clear cut. I mean,
He deserved this
oh,
win.
absolutely.
Okay.
His stage presence was insane. I mean,
Nice.
Yeah, it was. But then I found out he's been doing it. He was doing it back when Richard started.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he does. He was doing like churches, and he's a big Christian comic, I guess.
Huh.
And so like he's used to the stage, and which I mean, that's a given if you're doing
Right.
stuff like that.
Right.
But, yeah, it looked so natural. So he definitely won. And then Jason Regan closed out the show, and
Yep.
I love hearing the Burkhead story for the 200th time.
He said he did it on purpose just to sell koozies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and because he
What a whore.
when he had family and friends and stuff like that out to watch him headline, so like his mom was here. And
Well, he would sub on our softball team, and like sometimes the catcher would be like, has anybody told you you look like Rex Burkhead?
No
and then
way.
and then he's, okay, let me tell you something. Jason, we got a fucking game to play.
swing the fucking bat.
I think the best is when they tell you look like Rex Burkhead, and then you strike out in slow pitch softball.
Hey, you could do it.
Joe did it 3 times.
I've done it before.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm used to baseballs, dude. Baseballs travel like this. Softballs travel like this.
Yeah, I know how they go.
Yeah, okay. I figured you did.
I haven't struck out yet.
Well, you're clearly a superior hitter
Thank you.
In softball.
to me.
We keep lowering that bar, don't we? To Davis. Oh.
It's so much fun though when we get like the comics to come out and play. We've had Cousguards on the team. Mm-hmm. We've had Cameron Logsdon come out and play with us before, and yeah, Jason's been on. We almost got Tyler Walsh to come out and play.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that would have boosted us.
He would have done it in rollerblades.
No, you can only play sports riding a donkey. That's proven fact.
And that's why he didn't. That's why they almost got him.
Yeah,
He's like, how many donkeys you guys got?
Zero.
Zero.
I'm out.
I'm out.
And it's hard to do rollerblades in the dirt, so you are kind of right, Sean.
So do you do open mics anymore, Ty? Or do you do any shows like any of the local shows or anything like that? Or?
I mean, no, I haven't been doing open mic in a while.
You're a busy guy these
I mean,
days.
yeah, because one COVID, and
Yeah.
then I have a baby now, and I also work later than what I was doing when I was at the burger joint. So, but I mean, I guess technically I do an open mic because I'm cooking tables every night, and it's a new crowd every time I go to a different table. And
you just bust out your set while you're cooking?
sometimes I just fucking lie to them. I really like. There was one table there celebrating because their kid got a black belt, and I'm like, oh, I'm a black belt too. I've never taken karate. And I was just quoting moves I knew from Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and shit.
Were you throwing the
Karate
shrimp
Kid.
up and doing roundhouse kicks into their mouth?
That'd have been awesome.
Yes.
So there is I don't even remember the name of the movie, but when I was a kid, there was a movie Jerry Lewis was in, and he came out and did hibachi cooking for a table, and it was hilarious.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Jerry Lewis, yeah. I'll try to remember what it is. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
For everyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, Ty, being a comedian, he's also a chef or whatever. What is a hibachi?
What do they call
Hibachi
it?
chef, yeah.
Hibachi chef.
Yeah. I call it chef because they'll say, your chef's coming. And I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't have the degree, but
Yeah, but I mean, you did what, like a month worth of training to do this?
I did 4 months of training.
Oh, 4
Yeah.
months? Oh,
I
shit. I
started-
thought it was shorter than that.
No, I started in my first week was Halloween of 2021.
Okay.
And yeah, every night after work, I go out, cook a table or cook food for the entire staff at a table, and that was my training for 4 months.
Is that what they do for everybody? Is that
Yeah.
everybody? You have to cook for the whole staff?
Yeah, that's the training, and then I normally they do it for about 6 to 8 months is how long you train, and I got it done in 4.
Nice.
So
Well, working here in the burger joint and all the other stuff probably gave you a little kitchen, grill experience. So
fuck no, this is so different.
Oh, you advanced on your act alone.
Oh, yeah.
Not your cooking. You're just smashing eggs and shit, but you're hilarious.
Dude, that egg trick is so fucking hard.
It looks hard.
I'm surprised they still they let me go out before I even perfected it, because I'll get 2 of the things and then it just breaks. I'm like, oh, that's why they give me 4. And go on to the net, and I throw it in the pocket. That one's easy to do. Throw it into the hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say hats. Usually, I feel like they're go-to.
yeah,
The hat's the go-to, but it's easier for the shorter chefs.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
so
makes
you
sense.
it's a lot
Yeah.
further up for you.
Yeah, because I tried it one time and it landed on the table behind me. And thankfully,
Where'd it go?
They were done eating.
So when you're in there, is it like the same level as everybody, or is there like a step up or a step down, like behind the grill? I've never been.
Oh, the table is where we're sitting, but I'm so far up because it's a lot lower than what it looks like it would be.
Right.
But yeah, and there's just so much you got to keep an eye on. You got to go back and forth, and you also got to make conversation. You don't want them to be bored or anything.
Right.
Right.
And then just out of nowhere, people just start asking for random shit. Like, I need more of this sauce. I need more of this. Or can you do that actually medium well? And I'm like, fuck. That's why I asked this shit at the beginning.
It's like being a server and a cook both at
Exactly.
the same time.
Exactly.
You got to deal with both neediness.
Well, in the third table I had, it was a table of 8. There was 6 white people, 2 black people. And I got to the part where I'm like, how do you guys like your steaks? And I just go down the line. I get to the 2 black people, and the guy goes, oh, come on, man. You know how we like our steaks. And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm not playing the race card here. And he goes, well done, man. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know, but I need to hear it.
Of course.
That's fucking bullshit. Who eats a well-done steak, man? That's disgusting. You do, Sean?
You do? Oh.
You put ketchup on it, too, you fucking animal?
That's gross.
It's disgusting.
I also didn't mean to get racial there, but that was my third table, and I just threw me. I
don't
Sure.
care what color that guy was. I don't think you should get your steak fucking well done. You're missing out on some flavors in there,
Yeah, and it takes more time.
Yeah. You're like, fucking come on.
Fair enough.
I'm only supposed to be at the table between 25 to 30 minutes, and if more than one person gets well done, I'm going over my 30 minutes.
Are you just squeezing them down, fucking
I cut them thinner so they cook faster.
Yeah.
I throw them right in the middle where it's 800 degrees and just let it sit there.
Are you good at? Do you toss shrimp in people's mouths?
Yeah.
And they love it. Or you smash them off their face.
Okay, so here's the bullshit part. I'll get the people that will go for it all. I mean, they will move their chair, they'll slide back, forward, whatever. They will go for that shrimp. And then there's
dive.
I almost saw it dive one time.
Oh, jeez.
But then there's the dumbasses who sit there and let it hit off their mouth, and then they're like, that was a bad throw.
Oh, wow.
You gotta open your mouth.
And
No, I'm saying, wow, this guy thinks he throws them perfect every time.
I don't throw them perfect every time. That's a given. But
How do you sit there and let it hit you in the fucking mouth? I mean, it's food, for shit's sakes.
I mean, that's a good call.
I mean, I'm not saying Ty's a fucking master shrimp thrower, but
not yet. I'm working
Also,
there.
that's a shrimp, man. That's expensive.
Yeah,
You can't be letting that
I'm
shit
sitting
fall.
here looking at you and Vinny Davis.
I know. I can.
and
see,
I
it
can
scares
tell
me.
that not many times food has hit the side of your mouth.
no, it
No,
doesn't.
not at all. It goes straight
It go-
down.
it goes
I almost
right in.
choked one time because it just went right down my throat. Swish, dude.
Yeah.
And then the most awkward one is when I throw it to them and they miss and it goes down the girl's shirt.
Do you go in
Oh
after it?
yeah.
I don't, but they're like, "Oh, is that what you were aiming for?"
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, "Oh, of course."
You spin your spatula.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Spatula, flip it over the head, behind the back, the whole get up.
You're just looking out for your bro. Yeah, I mean, you're giving him a snack for later.
What's your opening? I guess your opener
Line?
for fucking cooking.
Welcome to Kobe. My name's Ty. I'll be your chef. Well, we're always supposed to ask, like, is this your first time out? And most of them are like, no, we've been here before. It's a bird. So then I like to pull the whole, oh, this is my first time. And then, like, I drop the spatula or something just to make them nervous. Because I'm not going to be the only one nervous.
Yeah.
How do they make you look Asian?
I go to the table without my shoes on.
Last time I went there was a while ago, and not our chef. I wish this would have been our chef because he was hilarious. He was next to us, and he was a big, huge black dude. Like he looked like the Tybo guy.
Oh,
Billy
Blank.
Yeah, Billy Blank, dude.
Yeah.
He was fucking, his like sleeves were rolled up and shit, and he goes to their table, and we were finishing up as this happened, so he goes to a new table, and he goes, not what you guys were expecting, huh?
That's my buddy. That's my buddy who got me the job there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
was
one
great.
of his things.
He was great.
Nice. There's some, I've seen a few videos on YouTube. I don't know if he's on TikTok or no, Facebook. I mean, I don't know if he's on TikTok or what, but there's some Filipino guy that does that type of stuff, and he has a whole bunch of, jokes and stuff, and it's a few clips of some of the stuff that he says, and he gets away with a lot of shit. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I've seen him like throw rice at people, and he'll come up to the table with the spatula and just start banging it and scare people. And I don't want to try that. Not
You will someday.
One day.
Yeah, you will. You just got to get a little bit more comfortable with it. You'll fucking start doing crazy shit. I know about you.
I've done some crazies because like sometimes we'll have parties of like 18 come in, so we have to sit 9 and 9 back-to-back tables.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Wow.
So we'll have two chefs go out at one time. And there was one time I was cooking one, and the chef behind me, he finished up before I did, and I was doing the shrimp toss. And they were like, it's the birthday girl on that table over there. And I'm like, oh, really? And I just started throwing the shrimp over my head to her, trying to get her to catch it. And it landed in the water pitcher that the server was bringing around to fill up the drinks. So I'm good at that.
I'm sure they loved that.
I mean, the server didn't, but they thought it was funny.
So do they tip you then? Do they?
I can get tips
added.
I can get tips on the side. Like if I got finished cooking for you guys and you want to tip me, you can hand me money. But at the end of the shift, everybody pools the tips together, and then we all get a certain percentage.
Yeah, because you guys have like I guess a server. I don't know what they call it that brings like the rice and stuff out, right?
The
Correct?
servers will bring out the soup, salad,
That's
and
what it
drinks,
is.
and
Gotcha.
steamed rice if you order it. Which, fuck anybody who orders the steamed rice. The fried rice is so good.
Oh yeah, no, the fried rice is super good.
And then so I mean, like you said, I'm a server and a cook almost at the same time. So that's what I do.
So then like when they pay their bill like with their card or cash or whatever, and they put tips in there, then that's the bit that gets pooled.
Yep.
But if they slip, leave something on the table or say, here, take this for you, then that's
just for me. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I made the mistake one night because I flipped the egg into my pocket and I got so excited I just slammed on my chest. And I had $40 in there.
Oh.
I completely forgot to take it out. I didn't have $40 anymore. Shit was soaked.
Oh, you can wash the egg off.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have just thrown it on the grill and it would cook the egg and you just scrape it off.
Or you just give it to the gas station. I need change for this. Like, did you come on these dollars, dude?
Don't worry about what's on the dollars. You just need to change.
So I'm gonna get nosy again. So since tips are part of it, are you paid like a server's wage or do you get like a regular wage?
No,
or
I'm paid a cook's wage.
Okay, so
yeah.
So what about the servers then? I'm assuming they're getting like a server like
I believe
$2 an hour.
I believe they get the server wage. Yeah,
Gotcha.
But
since you're actually doing the cooking
Well,
and stuff like that, you're getting a regular type wage in addition to tips.
Well, and on top of that, like I'm doing actual cook shit in the back, like prepping wise, like cutting up veggies or trimming fish or steaks, whatever they need done, making the rice in the back, and so I mean I'm a cook chef. and so get paid appropriately.
Oh, so when you're not like on a table, you're in the back like helping prep the other shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because normally it's just one guy now doing it, so I'll go back and help tray up the other shit, or if there's nothing, just go outside and enjoy a cigarette or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that door guy dinner set up here soon.
We're taking a field trip up there. A table can seat what? 10, 9?
We can seat 14 at a table.
At one table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that. That's fucking obnoxious.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, Katie already asked if she can come. She goes, "I'm pretty much the door guy." We're like, yeah, probably.
We might reach out to Russ and Adam and ask them to come.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Send on to Genji.
But yeah, we're gonna set that up sometime to come visit you. You invited us. I feel like
I did. Yeah, I'd love to cook for you guys.
We might have a good time up there with
I'll have fun. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten to cook for a few Funny Bone people already, so you guys are on the last of my list that I want to cook for.
Well, we'll bring our cameras and we'll get some behind the scenes shit and we'll put that up on Patreon or something.
We'll make sure we tip enough to pay for the damages.
Speaking of damages, I was doing the volcano thing last night, and the flame came back at me. And
what?
Yeah, I got my hand.
Oh shit!
Did you have the onions not aligned or something?
No, I did. There's a really hot part of the grill, and what we use is oil and vodka. That's what makes the steam, and then you take a little match and you put it over the smoke, and it came back.
Got a backdraft.
It was not a volcano. It was an onion with a tail. The kitchen
Russian
guys,
vodka?
Kitchen guys would have loved it because it looked like one of the Pokemon they try to catch.
The kitchen guys there play Pokemon too?
No.
Oh, here.
No,
He's talking about these guys.
Yeah.
Do you ever take a quick snort off the vodka bottle?
The little pull.
Yep.
Not yet. Okay. There's been some people who are like, "Is that vodka? Can you spice up my drink?"
This is the cooking vodka.
The cooking.
I had somebody ask me when I got done with the volcano if they could eat it, and I'm like, "You want the vodka-soaked burnt onion?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Did you let him?
Yeah.
Hey, they're paying, dude.
Which I found out later was a big no-no.
Oh, you don't?
Really?
I'm not supposed to give them the volcano. No.
Why?
They could get sick
I have
from
no
it?
idea what it. I don't know. They just like, don't do that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Russian vodka, that's why. Shit's banned, dude. How fucking dare you guys?
Fuck Putin.
But like the day before my first table, one of the chefs, he came up to me and he speaks good English, but not the best. And he just goes, "You're so lucky you white." And I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because they see me or the other chefs go up to table and they get upset because we're Mexican. They want American. That's you." I'm like, don't make me feel bad.
Well,
about
that's false. I would like an Asian man.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm going to.
And we only have 2 Asians that cook there.
Well, you guys need to do better hiring.
All the people that work at Hispanic Mongolian grills, I just pretend they're Mongolian.
Hispanic Mongolian girl.
My favorite guy, we have one of our prep guys. His name's Jimmy, and I'm fine calling him out on this because it's not like a bad anything about him, but he's Native American, and the Mexican chefs don't know how to speak to him. So whenever they're calling him, they'll just go, "Hey, Jimmy, whoa, 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 Jimmy,
what the fuck?
Jimmy, whoa, whoa, whoa." And then when my buddy worked there, the black guy, they called him Negro. And one time the power went out and we can't see you, Negro. Where are you? Smile, Negro. We can't see you. Jimmy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my God.
How do they talk
Those guys
to
are
tables?
They say white boy a lot. That's their main. I hear that constantly.
White boy?
Yeah, you ready for rice, white boy? And I can't do that.
No?
You ready for rice, Steve? We know each other. But fucking Jimmy one night, he was talking shit, and he's talking shit to me, and he goes, yeah, I forgot what I did, but he goes, yeah, you'll learn next time, Ty Ingram. And I'm like, listen here, Jimmy Light Feather, whatever your fucking last name. And he's laughing for about 5 minutes, then he just goes, it's Stewart.
Jimmy
Jimmy
Stewart?
Stewart? Native American Jimmy Stewart?
I'm like, what fucking tribe is that?
The tribe of On Golden Pond.
This guy's lucky he didn't get a tomahawk in his back before he's walking to his car.
It's going to happen.
Oh wait, that was Fonda. Sorry, wrong movie.
But here's one of the biggest bullshit things that actually just happened. And I'm happy I get to talk about it and relive this. So on Thursday, Jimmy called out because he was sick, which I'm like, I get it, whatever. So I didn't get to cook. I had to be the prep guy. Now the table that I was supposed to get goes to the next chef. And the guy he cooked for just happened to be the vice president of the College World Series.
Oh.
And he tipped him in 6 box seats to the College World Series, whatever game he wanted to go to.
No way.
And he came back and he's flaunting it, whatever. And I'm like, hey, I'll go. And he's like, well, Jimmy's never been to the. And I'm like, fuck Jimmy.
Jimmy's the reason why I don't get. I'm not holding those fucking tickets.
And I mean, I wasn't gonna take Jimmy. I was gonna take like friends who don't call in sick.
Have you cooked for anybody cool like that?
Colleen.
Nice.
I cooked for Colleen.
Did she give you a case of liquid death?
No, but
As a tip. She put it on the stove.
I went to flip the shrimp to her, and she's like, no, not for me. I'm like, I'm going to be the only comedian that gets to do this. Come on. Like, no.
Oh, there's no way she wasn't going to catch it in her mouth. She know you were going to hit her in the face.
Yeah.
It's like sending a hot dog down a hallway.
Then I've cooked for like Billy and Katie, Hannah, Alley Cat and her girlfriend, and then I've cooked for Covey and his friends. Covey showed up with the guy who drove him to all of his gigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was fun. It was right after Covey got done doing his ventriloquist thing that he tried. I don't know if you guys saw that.
What?
Oh, yeah.
He
was looking for a ventriloquist doll, and I think it was for
I saw him
like a
looking for it.
fundraiser, something for his something for his daughter's school or something.
Huh.
Yeah, so I gave him a hard time about that.
Is it
As
like
you should.
mustaches for Christ or something?
He might have done it when he opened up for David Spade. He just was like, I'm going to do ventriloquism.
Probably because David Spade's the size of a ventriloquist dummy to him.
Maybe he used David Spade and he wanted to
was
practice.
practicing?
Yeah.
There you go.
He's like, I need to practice with a real dummy, and then I'll use David Spade to be part of my act.
Yeah, mystery solved. Good job, Kobe. That was excellent. Wish I would have seen it.
Hope it's on film somewhere.
I can't wait to be on the next mustache show, and the ventriloquist dummy's got a better mustache than I do.
Do you think he calls him the Condor?
That's not even what it's called. So how did the Nick Griffen shows? We kind of talked about it a little bit, I guess.
Oh, dude,
we brought it up, but we didn't really fucking talk about it.
Oh, those were awesome. I had so much fun, and like that was one show where when I saw he was on the calendar, I immediately was like, Colleen, I want to open for Nick, and she's like, as long as you get it off work, and immediately I got it off at Kobe, and Brian was nice enough to let me come out here on a Saturday and do the shows, and and Nick also popped in and did a guest spot on the Clash show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he did
I
like
love it when they do
10
that.
minutes of that, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because at least this way I got to see Nick, because otherwise I didn't work any more of his, I didn't work Friday or Saturday, so I was like, oh, cool, I get to see, 10 minutes of Nick's set.
And his pot bit, I laugh
dude,
so
time.
great.
Every time.
He's another one. Like I was, we only did one show that Friday, which is, every once in a while we've been doing that lately because there's just not enough people coming. And there wasn't, there was maybe 170 or something for that one Friday night show. And I'm like,
Ugh.
it's so unfortunate because Nick, like that was a
So
great show,
funny.
you know,
Yeah.
Nick's great. And I don't even know if he did radio or not, but it just seems like Friday late show, people aren't really willing to come out for a while now.
I would be surprised if he didn't, because Tyler from Todd and Tyler was here Saturday.
And he might have done radio. It's just for
I don't
some
think he
reason-
went in though. I think
Gotcha.
I think
Just
this week.
called in.
I think this. Yeah, he just did a call in because this week with Emma was the first comic that they had back in. Yeah.
And they loved her.
Tyler gave me a fist bump and said I was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
So
Nice.
There you go.
Got that going for me. And then a drunk guy gave me $20. And then I know you guys have seen my set, but he was like, "Oh, just to top off what you made at the strip club."
Yeah, thanks, smartass.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Saturday was busier for sure.
First show was,
Yeah,
Second show was
wasn't.
light.
It sounds
I remember that show because I had to take Tyler's father's place because his dad didn't show up. So I supported Tyler that night. Just like a dad.
that was nice of you,
He
Sean.
needs a fatherly figure.
Well, and this asshole brings me up on stage as Tyler Ingram. Nobody's done that.
I think I was the last one to do that, and then he was mad at me for it.
Shows how much you listen to the Door Guys podcast.
Wait a minute. Aren't I on the Door Guys podcast?
You should remember that.
Yeah. Turn around and look behind you.
What's the problem, Tyler?
That is your name.
I live for screwing up people's names. Like David Kousgaard, I always say Koosgaard.
That's
Such
what
a Scott thing to do.
that's the name we don't mention anymore.
I'm honored.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
So you worked Nick Griffin's shows then, Sean?
That Saturday. Yeah.
How was the crowds? I mean, his crowds are usually pretty mellow.
Yeah, they were mellow. There were no fights, no kicking out of people.
Yeah.
So it was pretty chill.
Nice.
This last Friday that I worked with Emma Wellman, and I forget, it was Cameron Logsden, local guy for the MC, and then this Andrew Chiffone. I'm saying his name wrong, but
That's okay. Sean does it all the time.
yeah, that make you happy, Sean? And Emma was great.
She was hilarious.
She's so funny, dude.
I
And-
got super excited when I saw her go up on stage because I thought it was actually Kate McKinnon doing her Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh
from
no
SNL.
shit! I watched the Friday that I was coming into work. I watched a few YouTube videos before I came in, just because I'd never heard of her before.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get familiar with her, and I was fucking dying. And I was like, "Oh shit, she's fucking awesome." And yeah, Todd and Tyler loved her. Again, it was like maybe 175, 180 for one show on a Friday. And
We didn't have a second show.
Nope. And then that show was crazy because it seemed like a different kind of crowd, older people, a bunch of lesbians for sure, and which I don't give a fuck. But
It was the Rob Schneider redemption tour.
Yes, no, it was for sure. It was for sure. I think we had a group of people there Friday night that had walked on Rob Schneider.
Really?
And we were like, look, this isn't what we always put out. Like, you should come to this show because it's more up your alley or whatever, you know? We're friendly to everybody. Like, we want everyone to come have a fucking laugh.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Not
inclusive.
just one group of people, because when you get on this stage, you can pretty much say within Colleen's parameters, whatever the fuck you want. That's, this is fucking free speech in here. It's not for everybody. And it was a crowd like that, but what I'm getting to is it was a little bit of a rowdy crowd. Like, they got fucking hammered. There was one dude, I was in Colleen's office and the door was open. We were getting ready to leave. We were talking about some schedule stuff, and she had the schedule in her hand. And this guy walks out and turns and looks at her. And I forget, she said a couple things to him. He didn't say anything. And then he walked towards her, and he couldn't really talk, and he's like, there it is right there. And he was pointing to the schedule in her hand. And she was like, what? We were both looked at each other, and we're like, what? And then he looked at us, and then he just walked towards the bathroom. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to go wait for that guy to get out and tell him that he can't go back in. And she's like, probably a good idea. And so I went out there, and the lady he was with had come out, and she was paying her bill at the bar. She seemed dead sober.
Good.
And yeah, absolutely. Because I was like, are you driving this guy? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, well, I can't let him back in. And so we're waiting forever for him in the bathroom. And I was like, you want me to go check on him, make sure he didn't pass out? And she's like, yeah. So I go in there, and there's only one person in there in the stall. And I didn't really go and look. I just heard pee like coming out. And I'm like, Jesus, this guy's been peeing for like 15 fucking minutes. So I walk back out, and I didn't see anyone else go in. And then the guy that was peeing comes out, and it's not him. And I was like, that's not him, is it? And she's like, no. And I was like, I don't know. And she's like, oh, he just texted. He's down at the front door. So instead of going to the bathroom, he must have turned right and just went downstairs to the front door. But luckily,
it'd be really
we
funny.
Found him.
Is if he walked in there and queued up behind one guy. There's one guy in the bathroom
standing behind him.
There's multiple urinals. There's 2 urinals, but he would walk in and queue up behind the one guy going. That would be funny as shit.
Well, he was the guy that was in there was in the stall, so I just kind of went, and I didn't even register like what shirt he was wearing. I just saw a guy's back and fucking just peeing real, like that fucking drunk pee where it's just fucking fire hose. Like you're pushing, dude. Oh, yeah. And I was like, fuck, dude, this guy's been pissing forever. And no, it was not him. And then I panicked. I was like, oh, fuck, where did he go? Did he go in the kitchen? Did he just come back around here and go back into the showroom or whatever?
Yeah.
And no, he was downstairs, and we avoided a catastrophe. The other thing that happened that night is we had a new trainee, and then me and Tanner, and then we had Ted from the kitchen, who is going to start working Doramore. And so he was shadowing me that night, and there was a guy, like I said, it was getting rowdy in here, which was crazy because to me it didn't seem like the kind of crowd that would get rowdy. And I fucking profiled him. That's my job.
That's what we do.
And so at one point I wasn't paying attention, and I guess there was a guy down here, and it was close to it was people at 106, I believe, or 107. It was 2 ladies, and they were fucking starting to be loud. They were fucking hammered. And I misread that one. And I look up, and fucking Ted is standing super close to the stage to where Emma like acknowledges him and is like, whoa, are you going to like charge me or something? And he's like, no, I'm looking at those people in the front row. And she's like, well, why don't you go tackle them or something? And what had happened is one of our lights up top here, the one closest to me, how we're sitting right now, it's too bright. Like for Mick Foley, it was in his eyes, and Sean noticed. And afterwards, you got up there, and and it's a different light bulb for some reason. I don't know if you guys changed it or what.
I haven't done shit to
but
those.
You can tell like the other ones are more like have a yellow to them, where this one's more white and it's super bright. So I moved it out. So what had happened is now it's off to the side over here of the stage where the fucking microphone hot dog man dildo guy is.
That didn't get scraped off very well.
Yeah, and you can see him. Because I didn't really notice at first. Colleen had told me during the show. So because I put it down and like moved it a little bit to the stage right, fucking it was off to the side, so you could really see Ted in that light.
So like it was spotlighting Ted.
Yeah, it was like spotlighting Ted. And then he's like, I was so embarrassed, and I was like, dude, it just happens, man.
Yeah.
I was like, stop. I was like, you don't need to go like down in there. And I was like, it was almost over too. I was like, that sucks that they were in the front, but that's how it goes.
Don't get so fucking close, Ted.
During that, Cameron came up and asked me how we seat the room also. And I was like, wait a minute, is this because there's drunk people in the front row?
Yeah. What are you trying to insinuate, Cameron?
Because his specific question was, how do you guys seat the front row?
Normally we look for people that are here to have fun, that aren't going to be all pissy and aren't already shit-faced. But sometimes they come in and they're good at hiding it, and then they have 1 or 2 drinks here, and then that pushes them over the edge, and then we're like, oh, we fucking did not read that one properly.
I usually pick old people.
Old people? So they can sit
they
there
don't
all
like
drunk
it.
face
Yeah, they don't like
this?
it.
Yeah.
You guys answered that question so much quicker than Russ's email.
These two ladies looked like they were fun. They weren't drunk when they came in, but they were fucking the one was like talking shit to Tanner on the way out, like slapped his leg. I think she was trying to put him in her pocket and fucking take him home. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she got kind of mouthy towards the end, and I didn't call that one right. Sometimes I fuck it up.
It happens.
Very rare, but
And it sucks when it's you that does it too.
oh, dude, it's just like fucking something up in the sound booth but this matters more because if they're in the front row, they're like a part of the show, distracting the whole fucking thing. Where if you fuck up back there, it really doesn't matter.
And when they're down here, Colleen can see that shit, and she's like, "Why did you put them up front?" It's like, well,
I thought it was a good idea.
yeah. I hate it. It's even worse when you get two people that show up and like there's two more on the way, and then you sit the couple.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got two of them down by the side of the stage. And you're like, oh yeah, they're cool. And the other two show up and they're fucking plastered, and you're like, oh, this is not gonna go well.
I'm like, why did you seat him there? And I'm like, refer to Don's email. The title is Davis Makes Bad Choices.
Because I was feeling like I needed something to do tonight. I didn't want this show to go too smoothly, so fuck it. Let's see if we can sabotage.
That's right. I like to. I was trying to get the new guys in the action.
Yeah.
Get them in here, throwing people out. Ted did break his cherry. He told someone to be quiet back there. I was
Nice.
very proud of him.
Yeah, he doesn't. He seems like he's not shy to go up and tell people to shut the
No,
fuck up.
and like I was telling you, I'm like, you just have to let us know if you're not comfortable doing sound, but they want you to learn it, And he's like, yeah, I'm not really comfortable, but I'll do it, whatever, fuck it. Like, okay, I like your attitude, bud.
Yeah,
Please don't quit when you learn sound.
yeah.
I learned the hard way that's what happened. Vinny told me if we don't train his way, they don't last.
Yeah,
I don't know.
people-
Daryl's doing pretty good still.
Daryl doesn't count. He's been here way before that.
He sounds like he's munching on Runza every time he does it.
Oh, when he does the sound right
Exactly.
there, he could be.
I was gonna say you don't know he's not
He's got a mouthful of cabbage, dude.
because Runza.
Runza, yeah.
I wrote some questions today to entertain us. Would you guys like to answer them?
Yeah.
It's for everybody.
So because I'm on stage, I'm on the hot seat.
Yes.
No, I mean, we'll all answer them.
Okay.
But yeah, you are on the hot seat. Careful, it might catch fire soon.
Oh.
Especially with Ty and the bottle of vodka next year.
Are we all just here one day a week?
I think so. No, I'm here all
Yeah,
all
Davis
the
is here
time.
more than that.
All the time.
Oh, okay.
Usually Thursdays and Fridays.
You do
There's a
do
show on
Thursdays?
Tuesday, I'm fucking here.
Oh,
If There's a
okay.
show Wednesday, I'm here. Monday, I'm here.
Because I know you're Thursday. I
Usually
only
Thursday.
saw you
I work
that
during the day.
Friday.
I never see you because you work Saturdays, and that's
Right.
the day I said, It started out, I was helping my sister out, and after that, I just was like, it's college football season, and I kind of like not working, having one day where no matter what, I can just be like, I'm off, because I pretty much pick up any other thing. I'll help out during the day. I'll help out at night, all that shit, so.
And I'll pick up every now and then
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like usually.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's-
I think
yeah.
next week. Is it next week? Oh yeah, next week.
There's like a Tuesday.
There's a Tuesday show that
Yeah.
I'm on that Tuesday, and I would be working that Thursday, but Sean's going to work for me for the drag show. But
He's already hard.
I know we can see it under the table.
Do you get? I got a question first
shit.
before we get into this. Do you get harder for the drag show or for breastfeeding? You've said on the
Well,
show before you love breastfeeding videos.
Yeah. So breastfeeding is real titties.
Yes, true.
Drag show is fake titties. I
True.
like real titties.
Okay, fair enough.
Quit quoting Don's comments.
Now, I listened to a couple other podcasts. One is Your Mom's House, and they've been talking for a while that there are adults that have breastfeeding relationships. I don't know if your wife would be cool with this, but you could find a lady that would breastfeed you if you're into that kind of thing.
I am not.
But you,
I like videos.
you like watching it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
to watch it.
But that's a slippery slope, I feel like.
And it's not like I'm going out and searching it. I'm just scrolling up in
How did that
TikTok.
get into your algorithm, dude?
I don't know,
What-
dude.
He
Yeah,
watched-
what do you mean you don't know?
he watched two videos.
I watched, they showed up in my algorithm, and now when I scroll up, every other video, someone breastfeeding.
Are these all humans? No one's like rescuing a dog and breastfeeding it?
That'd be kind of cool.
Sean doesn't care who's on the end of the tit, just as long as there's a tit involved.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is a slippery slope, dude. Soon
Yeah.
you're going to be begging your wife to breastfeed. She's going to be like, fucking no. And then you're going to have to get on Craigslist and find someone to breastfeed you.
You can do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's people that have, it's non-sexual, and they have a breastfeeding relationship with another adult.
You just show up, get fed, and then
yeah.
leave.
And I mean, they say that's real healthy for you.
Do they have
The milk.
pictures?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Then
they do.
Sean's in.
How do you know this?
I Googled it before we came here because I knew that you like breastfeeding. And I had heard it on another podcast, and I was like, oh, that's like my buddy Sean. It's like, oh, I know a guy who likes this shit.
Dude, stop. My dad listens to this.
He's probably like, honey, we should not have breastfed that kid.
No, he's like, now I know why Sean was glaring at me when he was a baby sucking on his mom's tit. He was like, fuck you, Dad. I got him now. I'll try my wife's breast milk. Did you try yours? Have you tried it?
No,
Oh, why not, dude?
we didn't breastfeed.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. That's a good reason.
That's a good reason why not to.
Well, I mean, we couldn't.
Did you try the baby Similac?
No,
You know that your lady's supposed to breastfeed, not you, correct?
I know.
Sean's got some training videos if you need them.
My fiance's got her nipples pierced, so we couldn't do it.
Oh, I didn't know that
Oh,
that was
really?
a thing.
They close up rather quickly, and she wasn't going to go through it again. So
Oh, if you take it out.
yeah, if you take it, and my daughter wasn't going to suck on him with the piercings.
ring.
In there,
So
yeah.
your wife's nipple piercings are more important than your baby's health.
I feel like if she took them out, then more milk's coming out. It's fucking
Yeah, it's an extra
yeah.
straw.
A couple more holes.
You can fatten the kid up quicker.
My kid does not need that. She's the 99th percentile for everything already.
For that matter, you can like steal a little straw from a juice box.
There you go.
I'm so glad she doesn't listen to this.
She's listening to this one.
She's gonna be a volleyball player. See, I'm hoping I have a daughter coming. I'm hoping that she's super huge and ugly, so no dudes hit on her ass.
Like you.
yeah. That she looks just like
Female
me.
version of you.
Yeah.
Because you only have boys.
Yes. This is correct.
That baby's first laugh is going to be the bang.
I'd be like, oh yeah, that's it. No man will ever love you.
Are you gonna name her Ma Davis?
That's a good one. I haven't thought about that.
Because you're
might use
Lord
that one.
Davis, right? So what would she be?
Lady.
Lady.
Lady, yeah.
Lady Ma Davis.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking more like Medea, like Tyler Perry. You know, Ma Davis.
I could name her that.
Man, your daughter has shoulders like a linebacker.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
I think that should be a question for the listeners. What should Davis name his daughter?
Oh, shit.
Email us at doorguyspod@yahoo.com.
And the winner gets a free breast sucking video from Sean.
His favorite.
Yeah, his
Sean's
favorite one.
video.
Yeah.
Can you share favorites on TikTok?
I have no idea.
I
We
don't
should
know.
ask our expert, Tyler Walsh.
We should. That should be one of our Patreon levels is breastfeeding videos that Sean curates.
Sean's top 10. Don always wants top list.
Yeah, top
Okay,
10
fucking
breastfeeding.
Top 10 breastfeeding videos for Sean.
Oh, you could fill it real fast, I feel like.
It's an ever-changing list.
So that leads me to my first question.
Sponsor level of Liquid Death sponsor just keeps going down.
Yeah, this is the part they listen to finally.
I know, right?
Oh, wait. They didn't breastfeed their baby. They gave him liquid death.
My baby's so fucking cool.
That is cool.
That's what he makes the formula with.
That's a good idea.
Okay, so you get $10,000 for every day that you don't masturbate. How long can you go if you're watching breastfeeding videos? I added the last part.
I can't make it a day.
Oh, not even one day. You can't even get 10 Gs?
10 G's?
Well, it depends on the video.
I guess good call. I did say breastfeeding.
You did say
videos.
breastfeeding videos. Yeah. We forgot about that bit.
See, this dude's going to be breastfeeding on somebody real soon.
He's going to ask you if
The first step is finding it on your algorithm. The second step is watching them over and over. The third step is jerking off. The fourth step is enacting your fantasy of breastfeeding. I'm getting a fake boob for my daughter. I'll let you suck on it, dude.
Is that why you got rid of the ponytail, just so it was more realistic?
The fifth rule is no one talks about breast cleaning.
Fair enough.
Don't break the fifth rule, Davis.
Fair enough. I could make fucking at least 200 G's. I have kids, dude. It's hard to fucking beat off, dude. I'm getting a lot of money out of this question for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's real. You know, you have young kids now too. You can't be just beating off everywhere.
No.
Well, and kids got shit going on. I mean, sports and school.
Yeah, you can't be beating off at the hockey rink or the fucking
Yeah.
baseball place.
They frown on that.
Yeah.
No, my fiance and I were trying to do it the other night in the shower, and her 4-year-old's banging on the door. I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's a mood killer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, for her.
How do you
Yeah.
explain that you were in the shower? Why are you guys both in there?
Because we were getting clean. He's 4, but he's not quite there yet.
Gotcha. Just saving water, that's all.
Well, because he's watched me give my daughter a bath, so he thinks it's the same thing. I think.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're giving his mom a bath.
He's a good bather.
Well, one night he was like, "Ty, I want you to give me my bath," and I'm like, "No, we're not doing that.
We're not there.
No, we're never gonna be there, buddy. I'm sorry. Not that I don't love you. It's just you're not my kid."
That ship has sailed.
Yeah. I don't want it to be like that Tom Segura moment when he's talking about showering with his kid.
What?
I don't know this.
Are we allowed to drop like bits from other comics?
Yeah, I don't care.
Don't word for word it.
Well, that's how it makes it funny.
Well, you are saying you said whose joke it is, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, I mean, I won't do the whole thing, but he did the bit
That's
where
what
he
I meant.
had to shower with his 5-year-old, and he goes, my kid turns around and goes, "Daddy, you have a big penis." And I have a little penis. And like, buddy, that's because mine's hard.
That's a great joke.
That is a great joke.
It's funny. If I did not say Tom Segura, you guys probably would have thought that was Louis C.K.
Except we said kids.
To be fair, I believe Tom Segura's delivery is probably better.
All right, let's go to my second hypothetical question. Would you rather have sex with anyone you want or be able to transport anywhere? Just like flip your fingers, snap your fingers, and you could fucking be in fucking Germany if you wanted.
Are these one-time deals? Like I can only
Yes.
teleport once, or I can fuck someone once?
No,
So you get a hall
this
pass.
is all time. This is all time.
Yeah, I can just go around.
Yeah,
Fuck
you can
whoever
just
you
fuck
want.
whoever you want, or you can transport wherever you want all the time. Not a one-off. This is your new superpower.
I think it's not about the bitches that you haven't done. It's about the places that you've never gone. So I would do the
You're gonna
I
teleport
agree.
some.
I agree. Shut-
No, he's just saying that so he can teleport to the tribe in Africa where the tits are hanging out and they're just breastfeeding in public.
I'm gonna go to Brunei.
Honey, that's the 5th time this week.
He's going on his
I know, and I'm
breastfeeding-
still not making $10,000 because I keep masturbating.
He's just hiding in the bushes. Looking at people breastfeeding. I mean, that's a good choice, dude. It's
Can you stop playing The Lion Sleeps Tonight? We know where you are.
oh shit.
I would teleport anywhere. That would be fun.
Yeah, me too.
That's same. I think we're just our dicks are all turning black from fucking just use.
Yeah.
Like we're all married and tied in relationships. And
But I think even if I was younger, I think it'd still be cool to fucking just pop anywhere. And
I agree for all the reasons that Sean said, except the breastfeeding.
Like even though that the movie Jumper, it fucking sucked, but that's a cool concept.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You can just fucking bam, then I'm there. Look, dude, I love going to Colorado all the time, but I hate fucking driving there because there's nothing. It's the most boring drive, especially like eastern Colorado, western Nebraska. There's fucking nothing. And all I think about when I'm driving is back in the day, Indians coming over the hill and fucking shooting arrows at people. And like you would have no chance if you were just riding on a horse out in that prairie. And it's super boring.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah, for sure.
You can get a plane ticket.
that's just expensive. We were just there in Denver this weekend.
That's right.
And my daughter had a figure skating competition, and then we stuck around to go to an Avalanche game.
How was the game?
Oh, it's fucking
Did
awesome.
they win?
They won 3-0. It was a shutout.
Nice.
So it was
Fuck yeah,
Avalanche
dude.
are supposed to be like the Stanley Cup favorites, right?
Yeah, they're the odds-on favorite right now, and they just keep improving their team. They made a couple of trades today earlier. So
Is that your team?
oh yeah,
Okay.
I've been following them since they moved to Denver.
Where are they from? I'm not too
They
caught up
were
on
they were up in
Quebec
Quebec,
Nordiques.
Yep.
The
And then-
freaky deekies
And they
up in
moved
Quebec.
to they moved to Denver in '92. I think it was
feel like
like
that's
92.
right.
Do they also play at the Pepsi Center?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
and now it's actually the Ball Arena.
That's dumb.
Like ball jars.
Yes.
Are
it's
you
the canning
kidding?
jars. No, because it's metal and recycling.
Oh,
and-
for real?
Yeah. Yeah, so now it says Ball on the side of the fucking arena instead of Pepsi.
That's crazy. I knew it was Ball Arena. I just thought it was for those fucking assholes, the basketball guys.
Nope.
The dad.
Nope. It's for-
Lonzo Ball, fucking those fucks. The B3s.
But yeah, no, I was actually thinking that day. I was like, fuck, I'd love to come out here and go to more games. I was like, if
yeah, that'd be
only I
awesome.
could teleport. I was like, if I could just fucking teleport, go to the game and come back home. I mean, I literally thought of that on fucking Sunday. So yeah, that's definitely what I would choose.
I'm going to go to the Sweet 16, not this Friday, but next Friday. Hopefully Auburn keeps winning because they haven't even played a game yet.
Where at?
In Chicago. And
Oh, nice.
At the United Center?
I'm going to fly, which is a short flight, but I'd rather just be like, bam, I'm there. Got
Yeah.
more time there. Fucking, because it's just going to be a quick fucking in and out. Hopefully they win and I can go to both games. I'll try to go to both games, but
I want to give Chicago a quick shout out. While you're there, if you have time, go to Oven Grinders.
Oven Grinders. I'll write that down. Never heard of it.
It's
What is it?
It's a pizza pot pie joint, but where the restaurant is located is in the basement of where the Valentine's Day Massacre took place.
Oh, shut the
gang,
fuck
the gang
up,
shootout.
dude. No way.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
crazy.
they just bring you out this it's maybe
A-
like
a pizza
yay big.
soup?
Basically. It's so
I love that. Sounds delicious.
it's
is
so
delicious.
fucking good.
What's the over under on Davis shitting his pants on that trip?
Oh, I mean, I don't know, dude. It is a new year.
How many Chicago dogs are you gonna eat?
yeah, I don't know how many of these pizza soups is he gonna eat?
They're
Pizza soup.
obnoxious.
My one of my favorite places, and it's in different cities. It's not just a Chicago place, but the only one I've really been to is in Chicago. It's called Dick's Last Resort, where they're dickheads.
Yeah.
To you. That shit's fucking awesome.
I hear Christina works there now.
That would be
But that-
an old server from the Funny Bone.
But it's not that they're rude. She is Dick's last resort.
Some nights you would have thought when she was here, you would think she was working at Dick's.
I mean, that's true. Can I have some more napkins? Here's your fucking napkins. Just throw them in there. So that one was a unanimous transport. Everybody would transport. I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Guys aren't fucking perverts.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Freddie Freeman or Matt Olson?
Oh, you son of a bitch. Matt Olson. Fuck you, Freddie Freeman.
Okay.
I got one for you. Roll Tide or Roll Tide?
You fuck. My mom listens to this, you motherfucker. She'll come up here and stab you, too.
But I wouldn't say that to her. I would only say it
Only
to
to
you.
you.
Oh, I do need your help though, because my fiance and I watched The Masked Singer, and I'm pretty sure one of the contestants is Cam Newton.
Oh, really?
Now they do the War Eagle, right?
Yes.
And so do they like release an eagle at the game or something?
Yes, they do.
Okay, because his clue package featured a lot of eagles.
Ooh.
And there's a tiger too, and so I'm thinking
Okay.
Cam Newton.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
definitely a football player.
For sure.
But
No, that's gotta be
show
him.
you the clip after we're done, and you tell me if you think it's him, because
It's got to be him.
I wanted to make sure it was an eagle, not a falcon.
No, it's an eagle.
Okay.
So what they do, like pregame or whatever, for years now, and it's gone awry a few times, is at the top of the stadium they let an eagle out, and it literally flies. And I've been there when it like seen it live also, and like it feels like you could reach up and touch its like talons as it flies by. It's
Really?
like that close to your
Really?
head, and it flies. Maybe 5 or 6 times around at the top of the crowd, and then there's someone on the field, and Auburn's a big like animal, like veterinary type school. That's one of their main things, like agricultural shit.
Take your time, dude. Take your time.
That was fucking crazy.
Slow it down.
Spell it
It's
out.
going a little fast. And so having those eagles was already a thing before they would fly it. Like they always had one as a mascot, and its name is Tiger. But they always like had like they have like apes there and stuff that they do fucking testing on, like weird veterinary shit. I don't know if it's
Makeup testing.
yeah, I don't. yeah, maybe.
See how they look in lipstick.
Maybe. But so they have one of those students or whoever's on the Eagle team down there with like a treat and one of those gloves, and it'll land like on the field, not on their glove, like at midfield and get its treat or whatever, and they'll take it. Now, a couple times, one time one of them flew into a window, like a skybox window, just fucking bam, and then it was down, and one time one just flew away. Like, it just
Like fucking
it just
him out of
fucking
here.
flew away. I think they got it back, but it just was like it went around like twice and then just left. And oh, fuck.
I used to work in an office last year. I was working in an office, and
Tell us
I had
more.
a window,
Sexy.
and there was a tree right outside my window. At least twice a day a bird would fly into that window.
We got these fucking new windows at our house, and we did our whole new windows, and we got these screens that are like stainless steel, and they're like super small. There was one day I was sitting there working, and I am not exaggerating. There were 10 fucking birds that flew into the screens. At one point, I was like, "There's another bird." And I was messaging my wife. I was like, "There goes a bird." I was like, "A bird just fucking flew into the screen." She goes, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And like 5 minutes later, there goes another one. 5 minutes later, there's another bird. 5 minutes later, there's another. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with these fucking birds,
They were
man?"
probably yelling, "War Eagle!"
You guys are assholes, man. Fucking doing your chores, cleaning your windows and shit, dude. Hashtag dirty windows. Save the birds, dude.
Save the birds.
Save the birds. Hashtag dirty windows.
Hashtag Bird Lives Matter.
I literally had a shirt on today when I took my stepdaughter to the Sac Museum that says "birds aren't real," and it shows a bird and it has arrows pointing to the different parts, talking about how they're robots. So. I don't really care about the birds, is what I'm saying. Let's move on. You can have sex one time with anyone in the world, and they die right after. Who's it gonna be?
Fuck,
They
mine was
die.
gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Bob Saget.
Too late.
Someone beat you to it.
Rosie O'Donnell.
good one.
Now that's the thing, though. Do you use your power to kill, or do you use your power to fuck?
I'm
That
using
is
it
a
to
good
kill.
question. Yeah.
I'm using it to
Obviously.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I
that
mean,
doesn't surprise me at all.
She does probably have some big old milkers you can be sucking on. There.
Shoot
But
the
she doesn't
thrill,
like
aim to
dudes.
kill.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean she doesn't like breastfeeding.
kill. All right.
That's true.
I have no idea.
Oh.
I'm stumped.
Are you going to use it to kill someone?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
I mean, that's how I was leaning too, because the first thought that popped in my head was Donald Trump.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
But then I was like, nah, he's kind of entertaining. I keep him around, and I don't really want to fuck him.
Maybe you could do his wife, and then he would die.
You could be right.
I mean, if we're doing it just to kill people, then I'd probably go fuck Putin.
That's a good one. He's probably terrible in the sack.
Oh, I'm sure. That's why he's so angry and pissed off.
Yeah, for sure.
All them fucking hot blonde Russian women over there, and he can't get no tail.
Then he'd be walking into his palace. I'm here to sanction you, you motherfucker. Bend over.
Spread him.
I think maybe like George Brett.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think that's going to be messy for you, first of all.
I feel like also Joe Buck would die too.
Yeah, they are attached at the dick.
Yeah. George Brett is another man that likes to shit his pants, so just be careful.
Ooh.
Just be careful.
Or Patrick Mahomes' brother. That dude's so
I'll
fucking
do that.
annoying.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I do. Take his brother. I'll take his wife, and then
Then we're all good.
it's
Clear. Yeah.
That's good answers all around. We're just doing it to kill people.
Making the NFL one fuck at a time.
Making love to make death. All right. Let's
That'd be my liquid.
Well, if that's the case, I'm doing the cast of Friends.
You can leave Matthew Perry alone. I think he's almost done.
Yeah, he's.
What up,
I don't want to
Matthew?
catch anything.
All right. Next one I got is: would you rather be half your height or double your age?
I'm kind of curious what I would be at half my height.
How tall are you?
6'4".
Okay.
So you'd be short.
Yeah, but then,
Good call.
I'm 6'1", and I don't know. I think I'm going short, man.
I go short for sure.
Because at my age right now, I'm going, what? That's fucking 80. So fuck
Yeah.
that.
Brad Williams rocks it. So
I see all the
Right.
shit Brad Williams gets away with.
I
think
know,
I'd
right?
have just as much fun.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. So half your height, but same dick size.
Oh, so my dick would still be small.
I'm going to go with twice my age.
Oh, you're pushing 100 something, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I wouldn't give a shit about anything.
Say nothing new.
And nobody gives a shit about the 100-year-old watching tit sucking videos.
Yeah, then it's cute. Oh, look at the old guy watching the tit sucking.
Hey, just
video.
being at home, just sucking on the nurse's titties.
and getting away with it.
Hey, they give you baths and everything, man.
Yeah, they're not naked though.
You can call me Scott. Your eyes remind me of when mine were younger.
That was
I don't give a
surprising.
shit. I know you guys say don't mention him, but I don't give a shit.
I
That
mean,
dude
dude.
screwed me out of a roast battle. Fuck him.
I second your sentiments, dude. Fucking left me hanging on this and left us hanging at work. And one time we did a Skype episode and he was Sean's profile pic. So it's not like we don't mention him.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just try not to give him the attention he craves because I feel like that's one of the things that he likes. He's probably listening to this fucking jerking off right now. Or breastfeeding. One of the two.
He's probably applying eyeliners.
Dude, I'm still thinking about that. You know, think if I was 100 years old, how far would my nuts hang?
Oh, they'd be on the ground.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
think?
When you're sitting on these chairs? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look how you're sitting right now. You're kind of up in the chair. His nuts would be on the ground for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Huh.
Or at least running down his pant leg, anyways.
So what you're saying is you got to double your age for your nuts to hit the ground and not shrink in size?
No, you know, I think I would just tuck them into my sock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's on the side, because otherwise, if it
Yeah.
gets down too low, then you step on them every fucking.
I just won't be able to wear wool socks.
And if I was 3 feet tall, I would just chase Jen Mueller around the whole time.
It'd be fun to be 3 feet tall for a little while, I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is...
Well, we should ask Christina what it's like. Obviously, it makes people angry.
It does. That little person
She
complex.
kicked me in the shin one time, dude, because I sat her a shitty table,
Yeah.
which I didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
And it fucking hurts. So it's probably the hardest I've ever been hit or kicked that I played off, like, that it didn't hurt. It fucking hurt so bad. She used to beat on me a lot, dude.
Yeah, you used to take quite the amount of abuse.
I think I'd take it because I liked how mean she was to other people. It brought me joy, so I just let her beat on me. I'd be like, hey, I got to take one
fuck it.
every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get for punching people's food.
Oh, you just wait. I got a montage coming, dude. I'm going to post it on Instagram. It's going to be great. I've had it in my head for weeks now, but it takes a while to smash everyone's food to film it. I tried to do it and be like, hey, do you guys have food back here that you fucked up for me to smash? And that doesn't pay off as much as you think it would. You guys are good back there.
Dude, just walk up to random people at Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah, no, that's one of the things.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go stick my finger in someone's food somewhere random. I've done that before when I was a young man and I was drunk. I think it was at IHOP. I stuck my finger in someone's pancakes. But that was back when I'd be like, what? Like, what are you going to do?
No, we can get away with that at Denny's.
Oh, yeah, we could do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll do it. But, I mean, I'd rather have... I'm older now. I don't want to fight people, so I'd rather have you guys with me just in case.
Fair enough.
I'm not like when I did it before. I was young and didn't give a like I'll whatever. I'll fight you if you
Let's
get
go.
a problem with me sticking my finger in your pancakes. Dude.
You know what we should do? We should do a setup. Like Vinny or I invite people we work with to lunch, and then we tell you about it, and you just show up. And just walk up to our table and just smash it.
Come do it at Kobe.
I would, but this is a mistake I've made before. Andres did this to me. Is he got hot food straight out of the fryer, and I went and he knew I was gonna smash it, and I stuck my hand in there, and I had like third-degree burns on my knuckles.
Shit.
Like that shit blistered up real good. So I'm thinking Kobe's not a place I want to smash food. It's hot coming off that
fair,
grill.
yeah.
Yeah.
So otherwise, can we get them some cold stuff?
I was just gonna say, can we go to like Cold Stone?
Sushi.
There you go. We'll go to Hero
That's
88.
good. I don't know if would sushi smash good. Ice cream would smash great, dude.
Sushi would smash good.
Sushi would.
All rolled up and shit. You just. Except sushi's expensive.
Yeah, it's
Cold Stone's
even better.
expensive.
Even
Well, if
better.
Davis wants to do that, he could buy your lunch.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
No. My thing is, I smash your food and I don't pay, except for
And he leaves.
Tony Rock, but it was still free. I got him another meal. But my thing is, I smash your food, and then I just bounce out. Like that's the thing.
We'll have to find some place that does
It's like a
half
bully
price
thing,
sushi.
I was bullied when I was younger, like middle school a little bit, so I'm just paying them back.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
By getting fat?
Oh, that's how I pay them back?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
It's all right. I'm trying to lose weight, dude.
I am too. We talked about this.
Oh, did we? I mean, your belly is getting bigger these days. You're a dad now, so.
It happens.
I've actually lost 15 pounds. So thank you.
You should go buzz cut like your dad.
No.
Let's see. Let's go to the big question board
One more.
again.
Let's do one more. We got.
Okay.
We're hitting about an hour and a half.
Let me see what my best one is.
Must be some bangers on there.
I got three.
I don't think he can read.
Nobody recognizes the symbols he drew.
Yep.
When I draw a square.
Fuck. I don't know. I'll just go to this one. Would you rather, when you're hammered, have a great meal or get laid?
Laid. That's how I got my baby, so.
Because that drunk meal hits a little different.
I was gonna say, I don't know, man. There was one time we were hammered and And I think we were watching the Super Bowl. We were watching football, and when I was younger, I was with my parents, and we made some nachos, and they were fucking the best nachos we had ever had.
That's what I'm saying.
And then we tried to make them again the next time sober, and we're like, wow, there's no way these are the same. We did the exact same stuff. It does not taste nowhere near as good.
Alley Cat ruined eating food and then having sex for me while drunk. I'll let her tell the story.
Okay. I don't know this story.
Oh, that's how you leave us hanging, dude? Was there puking involved?
No, it came out the other end.
I do know this story. I do know this story that she told. It does not involve Ty.
Cow, brown cow.
No, that was
She ruined it by telling another story. It does not involve Ty.
Oh, yeah, I should have probably said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all like, oh, this is juicy.
Yeah.
Is there a rap about this?
Well, there could be.
Oh, okay.
Coming
Could
soon.
be. I'm taking food every time. I mean, sometimes fucking, especially as I get older, I'm getting like half-mast if I'm hammered, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to need like a fucking a Viagra or a fucking, what is it?
Whiskey dick is real.
Yeah. This guy says no. So I'm going food because food does hit a little different when you're fucking hammered.
Well, I'm going to go with food as well because food is better.
You can tell who the old guys are and who the young guy is in the room.
I know, right?
No hesitation.
I'm keeping the joke running. You chose food because you can breastfeed and have sex at the same time.
Well done.
That was very good. I didn't even think of it that way.
Nope.
God, Sean, you're fucking smart, bud.
These are all the breastfeeding jokes I've been saving up for all these episodes.
You can't do these on stage, so you got to get them out somewhere.
Exactly. Because I don't know when Sean's going to be here.
I'd be running out of the booth. You're stealing my material.
Mute him from the back.
I hope he works the next class you do so you can tell a breastfeeding joke that he doesn't see coming.
And then it gets quiet, and Sean's the only one fucking laughing in the back of the room.
Everyone's like, that was weird. Oh, you know,
Is
the
it
Photoshop.
Richard Reese that says some of these jokes are just for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be one of those moments.
I think the Photoshop is going to be us sucking on a cow's teat. All four of us.
Can the cow be Scott?
Yes, it can.
We have the technology.
You're talking to the two guys that make all those pictures, so yes.
Absolutely is the answer. Well,
Except I think it's going to be a pig.
I like that idea.
Even better.
Even better.
Doesn't he work at the zoo? You could probably just get like an employee picture.
Nah, he quit there too.
Zing.
I mean, he did. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
it's not true. It's not a false statement.
I think I saw him at the mall today. He's like wearing one of the kiosks.
Working at it?
Yeah, the hermit crab shit.
He was putting lotion on somebody?
Yeah, it's that Israeli lotion.
Yeah.
Like everybody who works at that is from Israel. Have you ever walked by and they like, come here.
Come here, buddy.
Come here.
Come here,
Put
buddy.
this on your hands.
Yeah.
How do your hands feel? Moist.
Listen, I don't even
Gross.
make eye contact with those guys because I fucking am either going to be a real big dick to them or they're going to suck me in. So I just fucking, they
Here,
talk, I fucking look away.
Buy this lotion and this phone case and you're cool.
Yeah, and a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I was at the mall close to where we're at, the Oakview Mall, it was scary. It was like a ghost town. It was like 3 p.m. First, I went to Auntie Anne's because me and my son wanted pretzels, and they had like a pretzel dog, which is a hot dog wrapped in a pretzel that was like 4 hours old, and like a pizza pretzel. And we wanted salted pretzels with cheese. And they're like, we're out of those. And I'm like, you fucking you make them right in front of us. I fucking have been here and seen you and ordered one, and you twist it up. There's the fucking printout on the counter of how to make it. Like they have to fold it on the counter to make the fucking pretzels. This bitch said no. So then we got an old pretzel dog and a pizza pretzel, and we hated it. And then we went to the candy store, and all the candy, like he would go in the gummy bin, and they're all stuck together. It's like clearly no one's been there forever. And then like every fourth like bay or store in the mall was like a video game place, like Wolf Games or something, and none of them were open. But it was like they have video game tournaments or something where people come to fucking play video games online at this store was the new idea. Listen, this is like a year and a half ago. So I didn't go back. I was scared.
It's still that way.
There's like tumbleweeds rolling through the fucking mall. Like the mall used to be cool. It is not cool now that Amazon's around.
It's becoming very much a crossroads.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I mean, I was at Westroads today, and that's exactly what it's turning into. The busiest thing there was the Raising Cane's.
Which is crazy. There's a Raising Cane's in the parking lot mostly.
Yeah, right?
You just drive through. Yeah, malls are dead. They fucking bombed Crossroads. It's gone.
Yeah, ain't shit there no more.
I thought Westroads was the happening one. That's where all the shootings go down and stuff. I feel like that's the fucking one everybody
place to
goes
be.
to. Yeah, that's the one everyone goes to.
It's funny you say that because my fiance, when we were pulling up, she goes, "How many days do you think after Von Mar did people go shopping there?"
Like the next day for sure. Oh, maybe not.
They had to give them a
Maybe
week
not
to clean the
Von-
blood
yeah.
up.
At the time, I worked at Sherwin-Williams and definitely sold product to the guy that was painting over the fucking blood there. It was pretty fucking weird.
We had our own little Steve Ranzizi in my middle school that said he was at the shooting but never was.
Steve Fat is easy, dude.
The guy from the league?
Yeah.
You know what he did,
He
right?
lied about being like 9/11 or something,
Yeah.
or his
Yeah.
wife was.
Dude, he was on the roast battle, and Sam Morrill went up against him. And the first joke that Steve did bombed, and Sam goes, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give that one a ground 0.
That's great.
That was one of the best roast jokes I've ever heard.
Yeah, take that, Steve Renna sleazy. So Ty, thanks for being
Yeah,
here.
Ty,
Yeah,
this was
thanks
fun.
for having me on.
And the audio took, as far as I can tell.
Oh, thank God.
And yeah, everyone, thanks for listening again. And make sure you like or I guess subscribe to us on something.
Subscribe, YouTube.
That helps us out a lot.
Instagram, Facebook.
Doesn't mean anything to you. It means a lot to us. If you could do that, that'd be great.
Call
And
Liquid Death
go-
for us.
Yeah.
Go get you some Liquid Death.
murder your thirst. It's
When-
delicious.
When I was in Denver, I saw a shelf in Target that had one case of the sparkling left, and everything else is gone. So it's going off the shelves there. I think Ty or someone said they got it at Hy-Vee here.
That was me.
That was Sean. And then
I sharp at Target, bitch.
so if you can't find it locally, hit it up on Amazon. Get some Liquid Death.
Yeah, get on the Liquid Death train before people start saying you're just a fucking bandwagoner because
Yep.
everyone's drinking it.
And also, if you come out to Kobe Steakhouse, you can request me as your chef.
Do it.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, you can request me. You can just say, hey, we want Ty to be our chef, and I'll come out and cook you guys some awesome food and try not to set myself on fire.
Or do. Make it a show.
I don't want to do that.
Best chef in the Orient. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Oh, wait.
Oh, this guy.
All right.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks for listening.